In this quick tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use gradient shapes to reveal texts here in Google Slides. Now, when I say gradient shapes, these are shapes with gradient colors. So in this example, I have this sample text right here. And what I did was to use these gradient shapes to reveal the text that I have on this slide. Let me show you with our slideshow. So here is our slide. If I click to start the animation to reveal those texts, here we go. And there you have it. So we have those shapes coming in from your right, your left, then your right again to reveal these texts right here. So how do we recreate this? Well, first you're going to figure out what shape you want to use to reveal these texts. For this example, I've used some rectangles. So let's go ahead and add a new slide. There we go. Let's start off with our shapes. So to insert your shape, just go to Shape here in the toolbar. Click on that. You can select either shapes, arrows, callouts, or equations. It's totally up to you. Well, for this one, I used a rectangle. So if I click on the rectangle and click on my slide, you'll see that my cursor has changed into something else. If I click on it, it will quickly create a shape for me. So this is a square, but I can quickly resize it to this side to make it a rectangle. So I can resize that, reposition it to however I want. Now to quickly create that gradient color for this shape, what I'm going to do is to select that shape, go to my border color and my fill color right here. I'm going to make the border color transparent. There we go. Go back and select that and go to our fill color right here, just next to our border color. If you click on that here at the top, you will see two tabs. We have our solid colors and our gradient colors. Here we can quickly choose which color we want to use. The style of gradient that we have our linear and our radial gradients. So if you want to customize that like we did right here, we can go to the plus sign to add our custom color, whichever we want to add. And to adjust the gradient color, we can choose these two sides right here. We can also add radiant stops or remove them. So right now, the color that we have is this shade of gray right here. We can select a different type of gradient. We have it in linear or radial. You'll see the difference right here in our preview. We also have the different angles right here. And you'll see the differences with our preview on the right side. So that's totally up to you what type of color you want to use. So for this one, let's change it into what we had in our example. So that's a shade of green. Let's go ahead and pick that. There we go. So let me change this side right here into a white one. Change the angle as well. I'm going to do 180. There we have it. Or if you want to do the opposite side, that's going to be 0 degrees right here. There you have it. Now again, you can add gradient stops. If I click on this one right here, we have one at the middle. Now if you want to adjust, again, how dark or how light those colors are blending in that one shape, you can do this right here. So let me just adjust it this way. There we go. Click on OK. And there we have it. We have our shape with that gradient color right here. Now to add our text, we can just go to our text box right here, click on that, and create your text box. Input your text. Let's just put in sample. Format that in any way you want. But one important thing that you have to remember would be the color. So let me just resize that into this one right here. There we go. Put it in bold. So the most important thing is our text color right here, which we need to blend in with our background. Since our background is already white, we need this text to be white so it's completely hidden right before our gradient colored shape reveals this text. So let's go ahead and change that text color into white. Now the final step would be to add an animation to our shape right here. So to add an animation, just select the element that you want to animate. In this example, that's our gradient shape. Then go to More and select Animate. We have our motion panel on the right side, and the animation type that we will select would be fly in from the right. Now, depending on where your gradient shape is positioned or how it's positioned, it will be totally up to you how you want that shape to reveal this hidden text right here. So I'm going to select fly in from right. There we go. And have that in the duration of 1.5 seconds. Now, if you want to preview, let's go ahead and click on play right here. Click on your screen. And there we have it. We've revealed that text with that gradient shape that we've created right here in Google Slides. So you can create as many as you want. So that's one way for you to reveal your text using gradient shapes right here in Google Slides. Thank you for watching this quick tutorial. Make sure to subscribe for more helpful videos, and I will see you in the next one.